My beloved child, I see you now, in the midst of your struggles and triumphs. You may feel lost, overwhelmed, or uncertain, but know this: there is a divine purpose for every step you take. The time has come for you to understand something that will change everything. Your journey, though filled with challenges, is leading you to a destiny beyond your imagination. Do not wait any longer. Now is the time to trust in my plans, to lean into my love, and to embrace the transformation I am offering you. What you face today is only the beginning of the miracles I am about to unfold in your life. I am guiding you, my child, and every moment, every hardship, and every victory is bringing you closer to my divine purpose for you. If you want to break free from the weight you carry, if you're ready to see the extraordinary unfold, stay with me. This message is for you. Don't let it slip away. Stay with me to the end, for I will reveal how every twist in your story has been a part of my perfect plan. And together we will walk into a future full of blessings beyond what you can imagine. Trust in me now, for the best is yet to come. If you have ever longed for a sign from me, this is it. Stop for a moment and truly listen. If you cherish me, do not close this message. I have an urgent word just for you. Please do not rush ahead or ignore what you feel deep in your soul. I see you clearly, how the weight of exhaustion rests on your heart. I hear the cry of your soul, yearning for rest. I feel the burden on your shoulders from the worries you try to carry alone. Now is the time to pause and hear my voice, a voice filled with love, yet also urgency. You may think you cannot stop. You may fear that if you do, everything around you will collapse. You tell yourself, if I don't keep going, who will take care of everything? If I let go, everything will fall apart. But my child, it is this very thought that is wearing down your soul, depleting you day by day. You are running along a path on weary feet, yet you still push yourself to move forward. That is why I must call to you more loudly and more insistently, because I do not want to see you crumble under a load you were never meant to carry alone. I have watched you for a long time. Often, I whispered gentle signals into your heart, a sense of restlessness, fitful sleep, moments of emptiness even during your busiest times. I sent you signs during those moments of exhaustion when your heart felt heavy for no clear reason, but you dismissed them. You told yourself, I'm fine, I just need to try a bit harder. Today, I will not merely whisper. I am calling out, louder and stronger, because I love you and I do not want you to fall. My beloved, hear me clearly. I do not need you to exhaust yourself to prove your worth. I do not want you to bear everything alone. You were never created to be a lone warrior. You were created to walk with me. I am the one who holds all things in my hands, not you. I did not create you to be crushed under the weight of your worries. I created you to live in my peace, under my guidance and protection. Do you realize that when you keep pushing forward without stopping, you drift further from my presence? Work, responsibilities, and outside pressures become your refuge instead of me. That is why you feel empty, even while trying to appear strong to others. You can hide your emotions from them, but you cannot hide them from me. I see every tear you shed in secret, hear every sigh you stifle, and know every restless night you endure with a racing mind. Today I am telling you, let go. Let me carry these burdens for you. Bring me all your worries, all your pressures, all your fears. You do not have to fight alone, for I am the one who fights on your behalf. When you are weak, that is when my power is made perfect in you. You do not need to force yourself any further. You need only to surrender and rest in me. Do you remember my words? Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. That is my promise to you now. The rest I give is not temporary, but a deep peace within your soul, a peace that the world can neither give you nor take away. Yet to receive that rest, you must do one thing: stop and come to me. My beloved child, I know you are afraid. You worry that if you stop, everything will descend into chaos. But trust me, I am the one who holds all things together. The world may shift, but my hand will never depart from your life. When you surrender to me, I will guard and preserve what you cannot. When you set your burdens down, you will find my arms ready to lift you up. So my child, pause for a moment. Let your soul breathe. Shed your tears in my embrace. You do not need to be strong before me, because I do not demand perfection. I want your honesty. Let me soothe the wounds in your heart. Let me remove the worries that have weighed on you for so long. Do not wait until you are beyond exhausted to return. Come now. Come as you are. There are unseen forces, subtle yet incredibly harmful, pulling you away from your true self, away from the divine purpose I placed within you from the beginning. They do not arrive in terrifying forms. Instead, they appear disguised in pleasant, harmless facades. They seep into your life as destructive habits, small, repeated actions that appear trivial but gradually erode your soul. These might look like procrastination, or small compromises with things you once recognized as wrong, or even chasing fleeting pleasures to numb an inner ache. Initially, they promise relief or satisfaction, but as time goes by, they deplete your peace and erode the wholeness you once had. Some appear as toxic relationships in which you struggle for love, enduring harm yet fearing to walk away. Relationships that drain your heart, sap your energy, and make you forget who you truly are. They plant doubts. Am I not good enough? Do I deserve to be treated like this? But listen, my child, anything that strips you of your real joy cannot come from me. I do not desire you to remain in relationships that bring you pain, limit you, or make you lose your sense of self. These forces also lurk in negative thoughts, secret lies echoing in your mind. You're not good enough. You'll never change. No one truly cares about you. Whisper by whisper, they corrode your sense of worth, burying you in doubt, fear, and hopelessness. Worst of all, you start believing them, forgetting who you truly are in my eyes. A precious, wonderfully made person, full of inherent worth, deeply loved. You will also be tempted to seek fleeting comforts, short-term satisfactions, habits to numb your pain, indulgences, screen addictions, or other escapes that help you avoid reality. They may feel harmless at first, even providing brief pleasure, but soon enough they drain your energy and leave you with a profound emptiness and loneliness. None of these are your friends. They only promise to fill the void in your heart, but in reality, deepen it. I am urging you now to open your eyes and awaken. Look beyond their sweet facade and see the truth. They are not here to help, but to destroy you. You have fought bravely for so long, a soldier in a relentless battle, always trying to appear unshakable. But I see deep within you, in places no one else can see. You are exhausted. You have held on too long, suppressing your emotions, convincing yourself, I'm fine, I have to keep going. I can't afford to collapse. Yet the truth is, your heart is heavy, your mind is tired, and your soul is withering, like parched land that has seen no rain for far too long. More alarming still is that you are becoming accustomed to this feeling, believing that this is how life must be. But no, my beloved, this is not the life I intended for you. This is not the path I crafted when I formed you. And so I call out to you with all my love and urgency. Stop. Look back. Wake up. You cannot go on living this way. You don't need to keep forcing yourself forward, carrying every burden alone. This is not your battle to fight unaided. Now is the time for rest, the time to let go of what was never meant to be yours. Come to me. Let me show you what is true and what is false. Let me strip away the alluring layers of temptation so you can see their true nature. Let me guide you out of toxic relationships, heal your wounded heart, and lead you into healthy, life-giving connections. Let me replace your negative thoughts with the truth. You are loved, cherished, and possess a divine purpose that nothing can negate. All you need is to come to me. Allow me into the deepest corners of your soul, those places of pain, exhaustion, and fear. Do not be afraid of judgment. I am not here to condemn you. I am here to heal you, to shatter the chains that have held you captive, and to place within you a new heart, strong, free, and alive. For so long, I have sent you signs, gentle whispers in your spirit. Sometimes I appeared in your dreams or in quiet moments when you recognized your heart's fatigue. I have tried to reach you in what seemed like coincidences, Those moments you felt urged to pause but dared not. The moments you stared into empty space and wondered, what am I doing with my life? Yet you ignored these signs, carrying on as usual, unaware of how you were growing wearier with each day. But today, I cannot just whisper. Today, I must speak plainly. You need rest. Now, not later. Not once everything else has been settled. I have seen how long you have struggled, telling yourself, I'll rest soon. I can push a little more. But soon has arrived, and you cannot postpone it any longer. In this very moment, I am calling you back to rest in me. Think of the heaviness you bear. How many days have you labored under unrelenting pressure? How often have you concealed your tears, pretending you're holding things together? Those moments when frustration erupts, but you can't name your feelings, or those sleepless nights when your mind churns with endless unanswered thoughts. These are all signs that you need me more desperately than ever. My child, this is not weakness. It is not failure, nor does it mean you aren't strong enough. No, my love, it is simply a reminder that you are human. You were never created to carry it all alone. You were never designed to fight each battle by yourself. I did not form you to exist in permanent exhaustion, but rather to lean on me, to find strength in my presence, and to rest in my infinite love. Let me help you. You need not face life's storms alone, nor handle everything by yourself. I am here, always have been, my arms open wide, waiting for you to relinquish what was never yours to bear in the first place. Imagine a child struggling under a backpack far too heavy, nearly buckling beneath the load. Do you see yourself in that image? How long have you carried worries, wounds, and responsibilities that surpass your strength? My child, you don't have to do it all. Let me step in, let me lift you up. Let me carry what you cannot handle on your own. Do not wait until you are too broken to mend. Do not wait until small cracks in your soul become bottomless chasms. Do not wait until you are utterly drained. Come now. Surrender the notion that you must do everything alone or that you have to prove yourself. Stop pressuring yourself to always appear strong. You don't need to be strong with me. Come with every hurt, every anxious thought, and I will never turn you away. I do not expect perfection, only honesty. Sit down, breathe deeply, close your eyes, and let me enfold you in my peace. You don't need fancy words, just whisper from your heart, Lord, I'm weary. I can't do this alone anymore. In that moment, you will feel my presence. You will feel your heart lighten and your mind grow calm. I will fill you with my love, my comfort, and my power. I will carry you through the storm. But first, you must let me in. My beloved child, I never want you to stumble or live in perpetual exhaustion. However, I will not force you to stop. The choice is yours. Will you let go of your burdens and allow me to carry them? Are you ready to relinquish the pressures you placed upon yourself so that I may give you my perfect peace? If these words resonate in your heart, if they stir up hope, please let me know you have heard. Respond with a small act of faith, a sincere prayer, a moment of stillness, or a decision to trust me more. In doing so, you will discover that I have never left you and will always be here as your place of refuge. Visualize placing all your troubles, the worries, fears, and unanswered questions into my vast, gentle hands. These hands are incredibly strong, yet so delicate they can touch the deepest wounds of your soul without causing harm. How does it feel? Perhaps a sigh of relief as those burdens begin to slide away, or a sense of freedom, as if invisible ropes around your heart are finally loosening. That is what I'm inviting you to experience right now, my beloved. Surrender does not mean failure. It does not mean giving up. Surrender is one of the bravest acts you can make. It is when you choose to release what was never yours to hold and place it into my hands, the only hands strong enough to bear it. You thought you had to maintain control, that you needed every answer, and that you had to be resilient on your own. But I want you to know, I never asked you to be perfect. I don't need you to prove anything. I only ask that you trust me, that you believe I see the bigger picture. You might see only one closed door and fear you have lost everything. but you do not realize that I am preparing another, far more magnificent door to open. You feel the path ahead is so uncertain, but I see every step and know the good that lies ahead. Trust that I know what you need, even when you do not. You think you need control, but in truth, you need peace. You believe you must have answers, but you actually need a steady heart. You think everything must go according to your plan, but more than anything, you need my guidance. I know you better than you know yourself. Trust me as I work all things together for your good. Even in pain and disappointment, even when you feel lost, I am still orchestrating what will bring about the highest blessing for you. The tears you have shed are not wasted. The cold winters of your soul are not meaningless. All of it is woven into a beautiful story, a story in which one day you will look back and see my love and care on every page. My beloved, picture a child facing fear. They do not run looking for answers or protection by themselves. They run directly into their parents' arms because they trust. They do not need to understand everything. They only need to know they are safe in that embrace. You are that child. I do not require you to understand my plan. I only desire you to run to me and let me hold you. Do not fear surrender. Do not be afraid of letting go. Letting go does not mean you lose everything. It means placing it all into the right hands, mine. And when you do that, you lose nothing. Instead, you gain everything: peace, strength, and a future filled with hope. Right now, say to me in your heart, Lord, I let go. I trust you. I am done grasping for control. Here are my worries. Please do what is best in my life. As you speak these words, you will feel a shift deep within, a gentle, renewing breeze that carries away your anxieties and fills you with profound peace. That is my assurance that I am taking everything from your hands and that I will not allow you to fall. My beloved, this is a pivotal moment for you. You need not keep fighting by your own strength. Simply surrender, and in that surrender, you will find your greatest strength. Carry this one truth, if nothing else. I am with you. I am not against you. I have never left you. No matter where you are or what burdens your heart, my presence has never faded. You might feel utterly alone in your struggle, as though everyone and everything is working against you. But hear me, I am not your adversary. I am your defender, and my love for you, pure, eternal, and unshakable, will never diminish. Even in the moments when you doubt me the most, I am fighting on your behalf. Even when you cannot feel it, when every door around you seems closed, I am still at work. At times, the best gifts do not burst forth with fanfare, but arrive quietly, in seasons of preparation beyond your sight. My plans for you are good, not broken pieces to cause you harm, but designs that bring hope, life, and a future. You may feel that your path is complicated and unlike anything you imagined. Remember, you see only a fraction of the entire picture, while I see everything. Some doors close to protect you, not to deny you. Some dreams are delayed, not to disappoint you, but to ready you for something better. When you feel lost, I never stop working. You may not see it, but at this very moment, I am opening doors you cannot yet imagine, creating paths where you see none. I am arranging people, opportunities, and blessings beyond your wildest dreams. At the appointed time, you will see it all come together, perfectly, in just the right season. So hold fast to faith. Do not let passing difficulties keep you from what I am preparing. Though you might be in a winter season now, the spring I have promised is closer than you think. If today you feel too weary to go on, come to me, even in your confusion. You do not need to be strong before me, only honest. Whisper, Lord, I have no strength left. Please take my hand and lead me. You will see that I have never left. I am right here. My beloved, if these words bring you any sense of hope or comfort, let me know you have heard them. Whisper in your heart, I believe you are at work, even though I cannot see it. I promise you will not be disappointed. My beloved child, listen closely, for within these words is the light that will guide you through whatever lies ahead. I know you have endured deep wounds, silent hurts inflicted by this world. Words have cut you, actions have broken you, Betrayals have left scars you thought would never heal. Yet understand, there is no wound beyond my power to heal. Today, I promise you a steadfast strength, one so unshakable that no one can truly harm your heart again. From now on, you will not live in fear or lock away your heart to protect yourself. I will shield you not with hardness, but with unbreakable peace. People may speak cruelly, but their words will no longer define your worth. They may try to bring you down, but you will stand firm, rooted in my unchanging love and absolute protection. Even more, I will lift you up to heights you have never imagined. I have planted within you unique gifts, special abilities that no one else can replicate. When the time comes, I will open doors you never dreamed existed. You will walk into places you never expected, and the light within you will shine so brightly that people will take notice. Many will see and recognize that you carry something not of this world, but of me. Yet, my beloved, when you are lifted up, always remember humility. True greatness is not measured by how high you stand above others, but by how deeply your heart remains ready to love and to understand. Keep wisdom alive within you, for once you receive much, temptation often follows. The temptation is to believe that all you have is your own doing. But never forget, every blessing you receive is from me. Every door opened has been prepared by me. Every success is directed by me. The gifts you bear, peace, light, compassion, are not for your glory but for mine, so that my love and grace can flow through you. Your radiance will draw many near. They will want to share in the peace you carry. They will ask, why are you so full of light? How do you remain steady through life's storms? In that moment, tell them the truth, that you were wounded, but I healed you, that you were exhausted, but I restored you, that you were lost, but I found you and brought you back. Let humility keep you close to me, for pride can lead you away from my guidance. In humility, you will remember that I am the source of every good thing in your life, and so the light within you will remain pure, warm, and able to guide other souls in need of it most. Recall this always. When you are in the valley, I am with you. When you stand on the mountaintop, I remain there too. But on the heights, you must cling to me even more firmly, for the winds of pride, temptation, and distraction blow fiercely. My dear one, let humility be your crown, let wisdom be your lamp, and let love be the motivation behind all you do. Then the light within you cannot be extinguished. It will illuminate not only your path, but also lead countless others back to me, the source of all goodness. I have planned a remarkable journey for you, one in which you will not only be raised up, but also transformed. A journey where you will not just receive blessings, but be a blessing to many. Never forget, you are lifted up not to glorify yourself, but to glorify me. You are blessed not only to keep it, but to be a river overflowing with blessing for others. When your heart remains in such a posture, there is no limit to what I will do through you. You have labored too long, traveling too far in both physical and spiritual exhaustion. My dear child, when you feel you are about to fall, remember that I am near, so close that a mere whisper can reach me. You do not need to carry this burden any longer. Set it down and let me be your resting place and the source of renewal, inside and out. If you feel shattered, come to me. Do not wait until you think you have to fix yourself to be worthy. You do not need perfection to approach me. You only need honesty of heart. Speak to me, not just with polished words, but with your tears, your unspoken questions, and your deepest fears. I will never chastise you for your frailty. I listen to every word and understand every unspoken longing. There are pains you cannot articulate, but I hear them with every breath that shudders within you. You are not alone, though at times darkness and isolation might feel overwhelming. You may think no one stands with you in this vast world, but know this, I have never abandoned you, not even for a moment. In those times when you perceive no one by your side, I am closest, protecting you in a holy silence unseen by your eyes. You might believe you are trudging alone through a barren desert, but look closely, and you will notice my footprints next to yours. I have walked with you through every storm of your heart, through every valley of tears. So, my beloved, lean on me. Do not attempt to fight on your own. Allow me to refresh your soul like rain upon dry ground, like the morning sun warming a cold night. When you allow me into the most fatigued corners of your heart, you will feel life spring up from within, not by your power, but by the power I provide. It is a gentle yet enduring strength that never fails. Soak yourself in my presence, and you will discover a peace that surpasses understanding. This peace will not shatter when storms roar. It is a steadfast peace, like a lighthouse standing firm amid raging waves. A peace arising not from external circumstances, but from the knowledge that I hold all things in my hand. With such peace, you can breathe again, release your burdens, and whisper, "Even though the storm is fierce, I am not alone. You are here, and that's enough." My beloved, hear me. There's nothing in your life beyond my reach. Every struggle you face, every storm you endure, I see it all. No tear goes unnoticed, no cry goes unheard. At times you may not recognize my work, because I often move quietly, but remain steadfast. Simply trust me. I am orchestrating everything for your good. Raise your faith high, even when you cannot see the outcome. Cling to my promises, even before you witness the miracle. Sometimes the greatest act of faith is continuing to walk in darkness, confident that morning will come. When the light finally breaks forth, you will realize I was with you every step of the way. Today, let yourself rest in me. Let me hold you as a father holds his child. You do not need to keep up a brave front. You do not have to hide your brokenness. Allow me to tend to those wounds, to heal them with my love and presence. Then you will see that true strength is not about never falling, but about knowing where to stand when you do. My beloved, if these words stir something in your heart, let me know you have heard them. You need not craft eloquent sentences. A simple breath, a nod, or a whispered prayer saying, "Lord, I come. I let go. Please take over," is enough. In that surrender, you will see a miracle. The load on your shoulders will lessen, and your heart will find space to breathe. In giving up control, you will discover a strength you never knew you had. My precious child, I come to ignite a sacred fire in you, a blaze so radiant and powerful that it can consume all lingering darkness in your life. This is not a fire of judgment, but a fire of love, of rebirth, and of healing power. It will consume the deepest wounds of your past and destroy every invisible chain forged by the lie that you are not good enough or that you are unworthy of love. Those lies lose all power when my light shines into your soul. However, this fire, no matter how mighty, can only liberate you if you choose to release the past. You must see that the past has no power over you unless you allow it. Your mistakes and pains have power only if you let them control your thoughts. But listen carefully. I am the one who gives perfect forgiveness. When I forgive, I erase all traces, even in the memory of heaven. There is no record of your wrongs, no sentence hovering over your life. If I, the Holy and Righteous One, have eradicated them, then you have no reason to keep yourself imprisoned by regret. Your past is not a burden you must drag with you. You do not need to live tormented by yesterday's mistakes. Do you know why? Because the past does not define you. It is not your essence or destiny. You are defined by what I say about you, that you are loved, redeemed, and called to a purpose greater than any past mistake. Yet to live in absolute freedom, you must take this crucial step. You must forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is not some trivial act. It is incredibly powerful. It declares that you believe in my complete forgiveness. It breaks the voice of condemnation echoing in your mind, and it lifts you from the ashes with a healed heart and a liberated spirit. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. My child, not everyone around you will forgive or see you as I do. Some will cling to your past as though that is all they know. They will recount old stories, reminding you of your failures while overlooking what I have already proclaimed. You are renewed. They may mock your efforts to follow a new path. They may say, "This one, the one who failed so miserably, How could they possibly change? But they cling to the past, ignoring the truth that I have made you new. Remember, they do not decide your future. I am the one who holds your destiny. Do not let the voices of others drown out the verdict of heaven. Some may choose to remain in hate or bitterness, but do not walk that way with them. Do not let your heart be held back by those who insist on defining you by what once was. They have the right to their opinions, but you have the right to enter a new chapter. And keep this in mind. Forgiveness does not mean ignoring the hurt. It means deciding that yesterday's pains will not dominate your life today. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is strength. It is the strength to move forward, the strength to shut doors that need closing, and the strength to live free, where the past is no longer a chain, but becomes a lesson, a testimony of the transforming grace at work in you. My dear child, if you are wondering, do I really deserve this forgiveness? Know this. Forgiveness is not a prize for those who are worthy. It is a gift for those willing to receive it. It is yours. Accept it. Do not wait until you feel flawless or until circumstances are perfect. Receive it now. You do not need to erase the past on your own. That is my work. But your part is to stop letting the past rule your present. Your part is to agree to leave the chains behind. Your part is to forgive yourself and others so that the door to freedom can swing open wide. When you do this, you will witness a miracle. The fire I have ignited in you will not only burn away the past, but will shine brightly upon the future. It will guide you, warm you, and prove that no failure, no stumble can overshadow my grace and love for you. Step forward, child, unburdened, with lightness in your heart and strength in your steps. Walk as one who is forgiven, live as one who is free, and love as one whose life is eternally cherished. My beloved child, I now invite you to cast aside all that belongs to your former days. Every regret, every wound, every mistake weighing on your shoulders. It is time to let them go and to embrace the profound worth I placed in you from the moment of your creation. Do not keep looking backward, missing the miracle I have prepared ahead. You need not keep the past as evidence of failure. Let it be a chapter turned in the book of life. Trust me as I write your next page, the most beautiful one yet. I have embedded within you compassion, mercy, and the resilience to stand again after every fall. These are treasures that no one can steal from you. Hold them close. Do not allow self-condemnation to drain your soul or negative inner voices to make you forget that you are mine, redeemed by my unending love. Let me remind you, you are my masterpiece. Though you may see only flaws, I see a work in progress. You may notice only fragments, but in my hands, they form something precious. I never leave any creation half-finished. I do not abandon what I begin. Be patient with yourself. Every challenge, every trial is another stroke of the chisel shaping you toward the destiny I have prepared. But there is something I need from you. Stay focused on the path I have set before you. Do not let your eyes wander toward what others are doing or how quickly their paths might seem to progress. Keep your gaze on the road I illuminate for you. Even if it sometimes appears rocky or feels lonely, you do not need to see the entire route. Just walk step by step, following the light I give. Take hold of the wisdom I'm sowing in your heart. It is planted not only in the lessons you learn, but also in the tears you have shed, in the falls you have endured, and in moments you cannot make sense of. Remember, everything I allow into your life carries value, lessons uniquely yours to understand. On this journey, hold firmly to faith. Some days, your faith may feel as fragile as a flickering candle in the wind, but so long as you do not let it extinguish, I will fan it into a brighter flame. Faith is not about never doubting, but about pressing on even when you do. Remember that a tiny seed of faith in my hands can flourish into a lush garden. Open your heart to receive all I am pouring out on you. Do not limit me with thoughts that you are unworthy or that your blessings are too distant. My gifts are not rewards for achievement. They are evidence of my love, a love that is limitless and unconditional. Believe that what I have in store for you is not just enough, but abundant. Not only peace, but peace that surpasses understanding. Not merely joy, but complete joy untethered to circumstances. Not just protection, but my all-encompassing embrace. Still, do not let self-doubt keep you from stepping into this fullness. You are not an accident or a flawed creation. You are not the labels the world has assigned you. You are a masterpiece fashioned by my own hands, breathing with my breath, carrying my image. Do not think you must earn my favor. No, my beloved, the gifts I give reflect my unending devotion to you, a devotion that neither your failures nor your best achievements can alter. So, receive it, all of it, without hesitation, forgiveness, freedom, wisdom, peace, and abundant life. And as you receive, hold it all with gratitude. These are not just gifts. They are a part of me and you. My beloved child, today I call you to welcome hope and encouragement as your constant companions. Do not travel alone in isolation. You are made to be part of a grand family, a community of love and support, all walking together in the light. Be bold in reaching out. Allow your heart to open as you step into the embrace that I have already prepared for you. Yet never be misled by the idea that human strength and effort alone are sufficient. Many wander in the darkness of pride, deceiving themselves into thinking they're strong enough to handle everything independently, wise enough to change without help, and powerful enough to conquer weaknesses on their own. They suppose human endeavor can replace divine grace. But my child, apart from me, all such labor is futile. A branch cannot bear fruit if it is cut off from the vine, and neither can you reach your fullness if you withdraw from the source of life. I have witnessed empty boasting and fleeting victories, ephemeral wealth mistaken for lasting security. Some build their platforms by crushing others and look down on the lowly. They think themselves secure, yet fail to see that their foundation is more fragile than sand. Do not follow their way. Do not let this world's clamor drown my voice in your heart. Place your trust wholly in me. Even when you cannot see the road ahead, even when doubts swirl around you, keep your heart steadfast in me, and I will lead you into blessings beyond your greatest dreams. I urge you, do not compare your journey to someone else's. Sometimes you may look around and see others enjoying outward splendor, worldly achievements, and extravagant lifestyles. You might feel overshadowed or tempted to believe you are falling behind. But child, do not be fooled by glittering displays. I see deeper than you can comprehend. Behind those public smiles, there are empty hearts. Behind the sparkle of pictures and stories, there often lie silent battles. Those who appear radiant on the outside may be cold and broken within. Not everything that glitters is gold, and not all that is humble holds lesser worth. True value is not found in the external, but in what I am cultivating within you. When I refine you, I do not simply clothe you in gold and silver. I engrave wisdom, compassion, and unwavering character upon your heart. These treasures never fade, eternal gifts that this world can neither grant nor remove. Remember, you are not called to compete, but to shine in the unique way I designed. A rose does not need to imitate an orchid to be beautiful, and the sun does not envy the moon's glow, for each was made to shine in its own time. In the same way, you were created with a mission and a beauty that no one else can replicate. My dear child, stay focused on the path I have traced out for you. Though it may appear long and slow, you do not yet see the wondrous things waiting beyond each bend. You need not hurry. You only need to walk in the right direction, toward me. As you do, I promise you will lack nothing necessary for the journey. I will grant you wisdom for every decision, strength in your weariness, comfort in your loneliness, and a peace that surpasses human understanding. Even if the whole world trembles, you will stand firm, anchored by faith in me. Do not fear that you are missing out or lagging behind. What I have prepared for you is not a fleeting abundance, but an eternal treasure. It is an abundance in your soul, where you are satisfied and cannot be shaken. It is abundance in your relationships, where you are loved for who you are, not what you have. It is abundance in your purpose, where your life takes on meaning, impacting others with my light shining through you. Living in this abundance, you will not feel compelled to brag or prove anything. Your life will speak for itself, The light in you will guide those who are lost. The kindness in you will soothe broken hearts. The joy in you will serve as a living testimony of my goodness. My beloved, let hope and encouragement accompany you each day and every hour. Let them be your guiding light in dark valleys and the melody in your heart through life's storms. Above all, let me be your strongest anchor. If these words resonate with you, let me know you have heard them. You need not formulate grand sentences, just whisper, "Lord, I trust you. I choose to walk the path you have for me." In that moment, you will feel my hand clasp yours, leading you forward, holding you tight, never letting go. Listen deeply to what I say, for within it lies truth that can uphold and transform you. I have overcome the world, and through my victory, you too can overcome any challenge. There is no storm powerful enough to consume you, no mountain so high that it can bar your way. For the strength that leads you to triumph is not your own. It comes from me, the one who holds all authority. The difficulties you face are not signs of defeat, but instruments I use to refine you. Do not see them as impassable walls, but as doors that will bring you to greater fortitude, deeper understanding, and spiritual maturity. Every struggle is not a punishment, but an opportunity. Every test is not meant to crush you, but to strengthen you in preparation for greater things. When storms gather, do not merely beg for them to disappear. Instead, ask me for wings to rise above them. When you reach your limits, remember, your limits are precisely where my power begins. I will never allow you to face a trial without equipping you with the grace to persevere. Yet, that grace is not found in your own willpower, but in your decision to lean on me. You may ask, why must I endure this pain? Why is my path full of obstacles? Child, there are treasures found only in the darkest places, lessons learned only through adversity. Sometimes I allow you to pass through the fire, not to destroy you, but to burn away what does not belong, fear, doubt, and burdens you were never meant to carry. After the fire, only the pure remains, a person both strong and radiant with a light that cannot be extinguished. However, be cautious. Do not let despair or doubt hinder your steps. Inner voices may tell you that you are not good enough, that you will never conquer your struggles, or that your dreams are unattainable. Remember, these are lies. Despair grows when you focus on your circumstances rather than on me. Doubt takes root when you allow it to eclipse the faith in your heart. Keep your trust in me, even when everything seems to crumble. Do not wait to feel strong before advancing. Take one more step, even if you feel weak, for my power is revealed most clearly in your frailty. When you are empty, I will fill you. When you are exhausted, I will strengthen you. When you are lost, I will be your guiding light. You need not rely on your own strength, for I will fight for you. My beloved, know that within you lies a might greater than you can imagine. You were never meant to merely survive. You were meant to uplift others. The light I have placed in you is not for you alone. It is meant to illuminate dark places and guide those who have lost their way. In your words, in your acts of kindness, and in your unwavering stance amid adversity, you will be a living testimony of the one who works within you. So do not keep these words to yourself. There are many weary souls seeking just a sliver of hope, a reason to believe again. They do not need hollow sermons. They need a witness, someone who has walked through fires and still stand. Share your story. Tell them I have overcome the world, and they too can overcome if they walk with me. You might think, I'm still weak. How can I inspire others? But it is precisely in your weakness that my greatest strength is revealed. Sometimes a simple word from a heart that has known brokenness carries more power than 1,000 polished speeches. Do not wait until you think you are perfect. The healing journey you are on will be part of how you bring healing to others. My beloved, the road before you will not always be smooth. I promise, however, that you will never walk it alone. When you stumble, I will raise you up. When you weep, I will dry your tears. When you are weary, I will restore you. One day, Looking back, you will realize that every scar you bear is not a mark of failure, but a story of victory. Standing on heights you once deemed unreachable, you will no longer doubt. You will know I was there, fighting alongside you, doing the impossible in and through you. Therefore, my beloved child, keep walking. Walk with boldness, steady steps, and a heart brimming with faith. Carry within you the light that can guide others. Remind them, do not be afraid, do not lose hope. He has overcome the world, and in him you will overcome too. My precious child, today I peer deeply into your soul, into the silent desires, the quiet longings, and even the hidden wounds. I know every moment of confusion, every flicker of doubt, and even the times you question your own worth. But know this, regardless of how you feel, whether you stand on mountaintops or are mired in valleys, my love for you remains steadfast and unshakable. It is not determined by your success or failure, or by what you have or haven't accomplished. I love you simply because you are mine, and because you are a priceless treasure to me. Engrave this truth on your heart. You are loved beyond anything you can comprehend. My love for you is not some fleeting emotion, but an everlasting covenant, an unchangeable decision. You are not an accident or a random occurrence. You are chosen, designed according to a one-of-a-kind blueprint that no one else possesses. No one on earth can replace you in my heart. Let that truth reshape how you see yourself. You no longer need to search for your worth in the eyes of those around you. Your value has already been sealed by my love. So, my beloved, treat yourself with kindness and compassion. Remember, I have called you by name. You are mine. And in that truth lies your unshakable worth, your eternal identity, and the fullness of life I have always wanted you to experience. I am with you, always. Take heart, beloved child. You are eternally loved. You have often forgiven and supported others with grace. So why be harsh with yourself? Remember, your mistakes do not define you. You are not the failures of your past. You are a work in progress in my hand. Therefore, do not judge or condemn yourself. Instead, learn to speak to yourself with gentle words, just as I speak to you. You are precious, you are growing, and I am always here, walking with you. Make it a habit to speak strong and truthful affirmations to yourself every day. When you look in the mirror, do not only see flaws, see yourself through my eyes, strong, courageous, and lovable. Declare to yourself, I am loved and chosen. I am stronger than I think. I deserve all the good blessings that come my way. And do not keep these beautiful words to yourself. Share them with those you encounter. Sometimes a small word of encouragement from you can become a light that drives away the darkness in someone's heart. A sincere smile, a comforting word, or a loving gesture can bring life to souls that are withering. You do not need to be perfect to inspire others. Your authenticity, compassion, and the light from me within you are the strongest motivation. My dear child, when you walk the path of sowing seeds of love, do not lose heart if you do not see immediate results. Some seeds need time to sprout. Some people you uplift today will not realize the value of what you have given them until much later. But I promise you this, if you do not grow weary in doing good, in the fullness of time you will reap a reward that is rightfully yours. Every kind action, every word of encouragement, every tear shed in perseverance, nothing is wasted when placed in my hand. Therefore, do not let your heart be disturbed by the clamor of the world. Do not let your gaze be drawn to things that are fleeting and shallow. I know the world will try to convince you that your value lies in outward success or in momentary praise. But my child, these things are shadows, a passing breeze. Only that which is built on love and truth from me is eternal and steadfast. Focus on me. Do not let the whispers of gossip, comparisons, or the pressures of others cause you to take your eyes off me. When you keep your focus on me, everything else will fall into place. The little things that trouble you will fade in the light of the greater purpose I have placed within you. Moreover, when you walk with me, I will strengthen you to be steadfast, to endure, and to remain unshaken in the face of adversity. My beloved child, Let my love for you become the firm root in your heart. When you are planted deep in that love, nothing can cause you to waver. Storms may come, but you will not fall, for your roots are firmly planted in the eternal soil of my love. And when you are strong, you will become a shelter for others, a shade for those who are weary and seeking comfort. My beloved, when your heart is tempted by comparison, when your gaze strays and you begin to measure your worth by the world's standards, stop and remember this. My ways are always higher than the thoughts and standards set by humanity. Your life is not a copy, nor is it a race to gather what others have. You carry within you a unique plan that I established before you ever took your first breath, and that mission only you can fulfill. Your journey does not need to look like anyone else's, for I have drawn a path just for you. There's no need to rush, no need to feel lost when others seem to be moving ahead. Every flower blooms in its season. Every star shines at the perfect time. So it is with you. Your time is in my hands. When you walk by faith, when you allow me to lead instead of rushing to keep pace with the world's frantic rhythm, you will see miracles unfold at the perfect moment, in the perfect place, and in ways you never imagined. You may feel the world calling you with its allure, fame, recognition, wealth, and external success. But remember, my child, the gifts I give you always surpass anything the world can offer. What I give is eternal, pure, and abundant within your soul. It is joy that cannot be taken away, peace that cannot be shaken, and love that will never fade. The world may offer you fleeting glory, but I give you true light, a light from within that shines even when everything around you grows dark. To preserve that light, you must close the door of your soul to the illusions and temptations of the world. Do not let your eyes be drawn to fleeting images or to lives that seem magnificent on the surface but are empty within. The world may paint stories of happiness, smiles on social media, lavish journeys, radiant successes. But my dear, behind that glittering exterior, how many silent battles are there that you do not see? There are souls breaking in loneliness, hearts screaming in emptiness, and tears falling behind perfect pictures. So do not waste the precious moments of your life comparing yourself to others. Do not let your heart be swayed by fleeting things. Instead of envying what you see, have compassion for what you do not see. And instead of following the path of others, keep your eyes focused on me, the one who leads you on the journey you were born to walk. My dear, the secret to keeping your soul strong and steady is not found in the words of the world, but in what I speak. Nourish your soul with my words. They are the source of life, the daily bread, the refreshing water that soothes the deepest thirst in your heart. When you listen and inscribe my words in your heart, your soul will be revived, comforted, and built up. My words will remind you of your true worth. You are loved, chosen, and created to do great things. When you do this, you will witness a miraculous change. Your heart will overflow with a satisfaction the world cannot give. Instead of comparing, you will begin to cherish your own journey. Instead of envying, you will be grateful for what you have. And instead of longing to be someone else, you will begin to love and accept yourself, just as I have loved and chosen you. My beloved, I know that this journey is not always easy. There are days when you feel slower than others, times when you ask, why have I not achieved what others have? But remember that I do not measure you by speed. I do not compare you to anyone else, for I did not create you to race, but to complete a unique mission. And when you finish that journey with me, the reward you receive will not be temporary things, but eternal treasures that the world cannot buy. So keep walking with trust, with patience, and with love. Every step you take on the path I have set is a seed you are planting, and I will water it. Do not be discouraged if you do not see flowers bloom immediately, for the harvest will come at the right time. When that season arrives, you will receive a reward greater than anything you ever desired. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. My beloved, pause for a moment and listen deeply. I am inviting you to return to what truly matters, those things that when all else fades away will remain forever in your heart. That is family, those I have placed beside you to love and journey with. That is work, the place where you practice responsibility and shine, my light in all you do. And most importantly, it is me, the one who is always with you, waiting for you in every moment, in every breath. My dear, do not let the noise and rush of life blur the most precious things. In the hurry of life's flow, it is easy to be caught up in urgent tasks but forget what truly matters. Sometimes you invest so much effort in chasing success, only to realize you are losing moments that will never come back. Family meals, sincere conversations, and quiet moments in my presence. Therefore, choose to dedicate those precious, meaningful moments to nurturing your soul and nourishing your spiritual life. Just as a tree needs water to bear fruit, your soul needs to be nurtured with stillness, with my words, with prayer, and with moments spent in my presence. Do not let your soul dry up for lack of true life. Cultivate compassion and wisdom within yourself, for these are the seeds that will bear fruit in all your relationships. Let my love flow through you in every action, from a thoughtful glance to gentle words to sincere forgiveness. You do not need to speak grand words. One small act of kindness born from true love can touch a wounded heart. My child, I know the world is noisy and chaotic. It pulls you in all directions and wears you down, leaving you exhausted both in body and in soul. But do this. Separate yourself from the chaos for a moment. Find a small corner, a quiet place, to immerse yourself in the things that truly nourish your soul. Let the noise fade so that your mind can rest in the peace only I can give. You will realize that joy does not come from the complex, but from simplicity, from genuine smiles, from living in the moment, and from gratitude for the little things. When you stop searching for happiness outside, you will discover the profound peace that resides in my presence. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a place where you can breathe deeply, let go of all burdens, and feel that you are held securely in my embrace. My beloved, begin each day by offering me the first moments of your mind. Before you rush to check your phone, before the worries of the new day flood in, let me be the first you turn to. Open your heart to me. It may be just a simple prayer. Lord, guide me today. I promise that when you place me above all else, everything else finds its proper place in your life. When you are ready to let me lead your day, I will help you arrange your thoughts and priorities with heavenly wisdom. Tasks that once seemed complicated will become simpler. The things that once confused you will become clear. You will see that I am the one directing every step you take, opening doors no one can shut, and closing paths you no longer need to walk. More than that, I will expand your time. You may think a day only has 24 hours, but you will witness a miracle. The tasks that once kept you busy will be completed with ease, and your meetings will become meaningful. Moments that seem small will turn into irreplaceable memories. For when you allow me to guide your schedule, I will stretch your time, not by increasing the number of hours, but by increasing the value and completeness in every moment. Beloved child, time is the most precious gift you have, and what you spend it on reflects what you truly value. Therefore, prioritize things with eternal worth. Treasure your family, because true love begins in the home. Nourish your soul, because that is where all your actions and words begin. And prioritize me, because in me you find the true meaning of all you do. Remember, it is not busyness that makes you successful, but focusing on what is right. It is not external achievements that make you great, but a heart filled with love, peace, and wisdom from me. So, beloved, choose wisely, slow down, live more deeply, and live more fully. Let what is truly important become the center of your life. Begin each day in my presence, and when you do, you will not just live. You will live a life full of meaning, full of blessings, and leave a mark that time cannot erase. My child, if these words touch your heart, respond with commitment. It does not have to be a big change right away. Begin with the first moment of each day spent with me, with a small act of love, with a word of encouragement for someone in need. As you walk forward with such a heart, you will never regret it. In the end, when you look back on your life, you will cherish not what you accumulated, but the moments you truly lived in love, in my presence, and in the purpose I placed within you. Place me in the highest position in your life. Do not let anything, whether work, money, fame, or the worries of this life, take the first place in your heart. When you choose to place me above all else, everything else will naturally fall into place. Your life will enter into a perfect arrangement that only I can give. My child, prioritizing me is not an obligation but a relationship. It is not about outward forms, not about how many times you visit places of worship or how long your prayers are. What I long for is you, a sincere heart, a soul ready to walk with me in every ordinary moment of life. Understand that your commitment to me is not just in external gifts, but in a deep transformation from within. You may offer me wealth, time, or talents, but the most precious thing you can give is a heart completely surrendered. When you open your heart to me, when you allow me to touch the deepest corners of your soul, where you keep your fears, your hurts, and even your unspoken dreams, that is when you begin to experience a true miracle, transformation from the inside out. You will discover that great power lies in surrender. It is not a power of control or domination, but a power of absolute peace. Peace in knowing you do not have to strive to control everything, because I hold all things in my hand. When you make me your highest priority, you will see a miraculous arrangement unfold in every area of your life. Your relationships will change. When you love me above all, you will learn to love others with a more complete and purer love. You will ask less from others because you will have been filled by me. Your work will take on new meaning. You will no longer feel you are just making a living. You will be fulfilling the mission I placed before you. Whether in the office, on the field, or in your own home, your mind will become clear. When you listen to my voice, you will recognize what truly matters and what is just noise. Beloved, let me be your guiding lighthouse. When you walk through sunny days, give thanks to me. When you enter stormy days, cling tightly to me. For it is in the storms that you will see my power shine the brightest. You will realize the strength I give is not a shield to prevent every trial, but a fire within you that helps you face challenges with peace and courage. Because you know that no matter what happens, I hold your destiny. You will understand there is no battle you and I cannot overcome together. You will begin to see challenges in a new light. When the world sees failure, you will see an opportunity to grow. When others see a crisis, you will see a lesson and a preparation. When someone sees an end, you will see a new beginning. For I am the one who turns ashes into beauty. My dear one, remember that placing me in the highest position does not mean you will never face difficulty. But it does mean you will never face difficulties alone. You will no longer fight by your own strength, but by the power of the one who has overcome the world. Start today. Give me the first moment when you wake up, before reaching for your phone, before the worries flood your mind. Let me be the first voice you listen to. Even a simple prayer, Lord, I dedicate today to you. Please guide me, will amaze you in how it can set the course for your whole day. Beloved, when you place me above all, I will put everything else in its proper place. The scattered pieces of your life will gradually come together. The right doors will open and the wrong ones will close. You will see that when you take care of my business, I will take care of yours. One day, when you look back, you will not regret what you gave up to prioritize me. On the contrary, you will see that this choice led you to a life where every deep dream in your heart has been fulfilled. A life not only rich in material things, but rich in spirit, full of peace, love, and a mission you are proud to live. So, beloved, decide today, put me first, love me more than anything, surrender your heart completely to me. By doing this, you will not just live, you will live a transformed life, a life full of power, a life bearing an eternal mark. I am about to speak to you a promise that is everlasting, a covenant that can never be shaken. I will pour out blessings upon you as you boldly move forward, even when you do not see the path ahead. With every step you take in faith, with every decision to place me first, I will pour out blessings you cannot measure. My beloved, do not be afraid when stormy winds come. I will wrap you in the embrace of my unshakable love and protection. The walls I build around you are not made of stone or steel, but of my eternal love and faithfulness. When the world seeks to harm you with lies, when darkness tries to sow doubt in your heart, remember that I am your stronghold and shield. No force can touch you when you stand under my covering. You may not see me, but I am present in every corner of your life, in every place you walk, in every moment you live. I watch, protect, and care for every detail. Nothing in your life is by chance. Not a single tear you shed goes unnoticed. Be steadfast, even when everything seems chaotic and confusing. I am quietly arranging each piece to complete a perfect picture that only I can see in its fullness. My beloved, my plan for you is not just good, it is perfect. You may see rough paths and unexpected detours, but all things work together to lead you to the place I have prepared for you, a place of beauty beyond your imagination. When one door closes, trust that I am opening another. Behind that door are things far beyond your expectations. Know this, my blessings are not limited to material wealth or outward success. The blessings I give also include a heart at peace amid the storms, a heart full of hope when everything around seems to fall apart, and a spirit that stands strong against failure. But my beloved, the greatest blessing is my presence, the one who is always with you. When you have me, you have everything. My beloved, keep moving forward, even if it's with small steps. Do not wait for everything to be perfect before you begin, for it is in the journey that you will experience my faithfulness and power. When you stumble, I will lift you. When you are weary, I will strengthen you. And when you stand before doors that no one can open, I will open them with my own hand. I am about to bless your work and finances, opening doors you never thought possible. But remember this, the blessings I give are not for you to simply enjoy. They are so you may become a channel of my love and provision to the world. To maintain these blessings, walk in honesty and integrity. Beloved, true success is not measured by numbers or possessions, but by the integrity with which you attain them. Never let the temptation of wealth draw you away from the values I placed in your heart. You may hide deceit from the world's eyes, but before me all things are clear. Choose honesty even when no one sees, and integrity even when it costs you. Do you know, beloved, that honesty is the seed producing lasting blessings? When you keep your heart pure, you not only preserve your wealth, but also maintain a light, peaceful soul and a life free from the chains of fear. I promise you, whatever you lose by keeping your integrity, I will restore to you 100-fold, not just in material things, but in peace, respect, and honor. My child, the blessings I pour out on you are not meant to be hoarded, but shared. Always be ready to help those who are struggling. Do not think you must be wealthy to give. Even if you have little, a generous heart can still work miracles for someone else. Remember, giving is never a loss, but an investment in the eternal. When you help others, you are planting seeds of love, compassion, and kindness. I who see in secret will make those seeds bear beautiful fruit, not only in the lives of those you help, but also in your own. Never underestimate small acts of kindness, a word of encouragement, a compassionate look, or a helping hand. These seemingly small things, when done with a sincere heart, can create waves of change beyond your imagination. Sometimes a simple act of love from you can be the only light guiding someone lost in darkness. My child, embrace this moment of profound transformation within your soul. This is not merely an outward change, but an inner renewal, shifting how you view money, success, and the true meaning of life. Let love and compassion become the driving forces behind all that you do. Focus on what truly matters. It is not how much you have, but how you give. It is not what you do, but the heart with which you do it. It is not what others think of you, but what I see in you. Beloved, when you choose to live by the principles I have set, honesty, integrity, generosity, and sincerity, you will find your life brimming with meaning, joy, and fulfillment. You will experience a deep happiness that does not come from accumulating, but from sharing. You will sleep more peacefully, laugh more brightly, and live more lightly because you are living in truth and my blessings. As you walk this path, I will give you a priceless gift: peace. This is not mere quiet, but a deep, abiding sense of wholeness, of being loved and guided by the one who holds all things in his hand. You will no longer chase after fleeting things, for your heart will be satisfied by what truly matters. You will no longer be caught in meaningless races, for you will realize that true success is not found in what you have, but in who you become. When you discover that peace, you will be surrounded by wisdom and a clear purpose in life. What once caused confusion and uncertainty will become clear. You will see life with new eyes, eyes full of hope, compassion, and gratitude. My beloved child, let your heart be filled with this truth. Life is not defined by what you hold on to, but by what you give away. When you give with a sincere heart, I will fill you again, not only with material blessings, but with blessings that surpass what your eyes can see. Therefore, walk strong, honest, and generous. Do not hesitate to help. Do not fear lack, for when you live according to my teachings, you will not only become rich in wealth, but abundant in spirit. My beloved, understand that true transformation is not a fleeting moment, but a journey, a deep, sacred, and meaningful journey. It is a process of gradual steps where you are shaped, refined, and grown in my presence. Do not rush or be discouraged if you do not see immediate results. The greatest things are often formed through patience and faithfulness. As you walk with me, you will notice profound changes in your soul. It will not be just an outward change, but an inner metamorphosis, a transformation reaching the core of who you are. Each day, through every experience and challenge, through every word I speak, you will find your heart more open to love, loving not only those who are easy to love, but even those who have hurt you. You will learn to forgive, not because others always deserve it, but because you deserve to be free from the burden of pain. You will also recognize a deeper wisdom in your search for truth. What once confused or unsettled you will gradually become clear, for my light will illuminate your path. You will no longer be swayed by lies or hollow standards, for your heart will now be anchored in truth. Moreover, your soul will increasingly align with my nature. You will no longer listen to my voice only with your ears, but with your spirit. You will sense my gentle guidance, my whispers of encouragement, and my correction given out of love. You will no longer walk alone, but in union with me, united in desire, purpose, and love. My beloved, together we will create a life that is not only abundant, but overflowing with grace and heavenly blessings. It will not be an abundance of material wealth alone, but a richness from the inside out, a soul full of peace, a heart brimming with love, and a life that reflects my light. You will experience abundance in your relationships, healed relationships, genuine connections, and friendships that bring encouragement and support. You will see that, in giving love, you never lose, but always gain more than you expected. You will also step into the abundance of the soul, a life no longer bound by worry or fear, but filled with freedom, peace, and joy. That joy will not come from circumstances, but from my presence within you. And my child, the greatest abundance is found in the relationship between you and me. A relationship not distant or formal, but one of close companionship, where you know you are always heard, always understood, and always loved. Yet, my beloved, this journey is not always easy. There will be days when you feel weary, moments when you want to give up. But remember, transformation often happens most powerfully in the hardest times. Just as gold must pass through fire to be refined, and a seed must break open before it can sprout, it is in moments of weakness that my power shows itself strongest within you. So my child, do not be afraid when you sense you are changing. Change can bring confusion and sometimes loss, but know that I do not take anything without preparing something better. Be patient with yourself. A young tree cannot blossom overnight, but if tended daily, it will bloom in its season. Likewise, stay faithful, walk with me, and you will see springtime come into your life. A season full of sweet fruits you have sown with tears, patience, and faith. My beloved, the transformation I work in you is not just for your own benefit, but so you may become a blessing to others. You will be a lamp guiding those who are lost, a refreshing stream for the parched, and a living witness to my love and power. When you live in this abundance, a richness not from the world but from heaven, your life becomes a hymn of praise, sung not just with words but by the way you live and love. My beloved, listen deeply and engrave these words on your heart. I give you a humble, clear, and pure heart, a gift more precious than all the riches of the world. Guard and cherish this gift, for humility is the root of peace, the foundation of wisdom, and the door leading you to deep unity with me and those around you. Pride is a veil that clouds your eyes and keeps you from seeing truth. It creeps into your heart through self-satisfaction, comparisons, and illusions of status, pushing you away from me and creating walls between you and others. But humility is the light that illuminates your path, leading you to insight, harmony, and deep peace. Humility is not about belittling yourself, but about understanding your true worth, knowing you are precious in my eyes, yet no higher than anyone else. It helps you realize that every gift you have comes from me, that maturity is more important than pride, and that admitting mistakes and learning from them is the sign of a strong soul. When you live in humility, you no longer need to fight for recognition or prove your worth, for you will understand that your true value comes not from the praise of the world, but from my loving gaze and absolute acceptance of you. Beloved child, on this journey, do not look upon those who are struggling with judgment. Do not label or measure their worth based on external appearances. The battles they fight are not yours to judge. There are hidden pains, inner struggles you cannot fully comprehend. Only I see their entire journey, every stumble, every effort, every tear shed in silence. One who falters today may stand strong tomorrow. One who falls today may become a glorious witness in the future. Remember, you too have been lifted by my hand when you were weak. Therefore, instead of judging, offer compassion and forgiveness. Become one who lifts up, not one who tears down. Become a voice of encouragement, not condemnation. When you see the faults of others, ask yourself how you would want to be treated if you were in their place. And when you see someone fall, remember that you too have stumbled and been lifted by my hand. My beloved, let humility soften your heart so that when you face the shortcomings of others, you still maintain a gaze full of love and patience. When you love without judgment, when you patiently uplift a hurting soul, you reflect my image, the one who loved you even when you were undeserving. Judgment is easy, but understanding is precious. Criticism can be swift, but healing requires a longer journey. Building walls of division is simple, but building bridges of connection requires love, compassion, and true humility. The life I desire for you is not one of isolation on a high pedestal, but one of togetherness, where all are connected by love and empathy. When you live with humility, you will see walls of division crumble, broken relationships mend, and dry souls revived. Humility is not just a virtue, it is a power, the power to heal, to reconcile, and to transform. It opens doors to hearts that seem closed, enabling others to feel heard, understood, and accepted. Beloved, I want you to be a bringer of peace, not conflict, a healer, not one who wounds, a voice of love, not judgment. In doing this, you will not only change the lives of others, but you will see your own soul transformed. You will experience a deep peace, not the peace of being right or wrong, but the peace of loving rightly. It is a peace that only those who live in humility and love can understand. Finally, remember, when you live in humility, you see yourself clearly. When you live with compassion, you see others through my eyes. And when you walk in love, you feel my presence walking with you. Choose humility, choose love, choose to uplift. For this is not only the most beautiful way to live, it is the way that most mirrors me. The power I have given you is not for your own needs alone. It is like a mighty stream, a sacred fire, given to flow through you and touch hurting souls, broken lives, and vulnerable hearts. Yet, child, the first place this power must touch is the place closest to you, your home, your family. This is the first battlefield where you're called to show the influence of love, forgiveness, and reconciliation. Do not think miracles only happen in distant lands or grand endeavors. The first miracle begins right where you live, among the people you call family. I know that sometimes the deepest wounds come from those closest to us. Unforgiven words, misunderstandings that have lasted years, silent wounds that have never been healed. But, my dear, the key to unlocking the flow of blessings in your home is love and forgiveness. Start by forgiving your loved ones, not because they always deserve it, but because you deserve freedom from the burden of pain. Forgive because you too have been forgiven by me. And more than that, be brave enough to ask for forgiveness for the wrongs you have done, intentional or not. When you lay down your pride and bow in sincere repentance, you open the door for my healing power to flow, not only in you, but throughout your family. My dear, as you walk this path of love and forgiveness, I promise I will bring peace to long-standing disputes. Bitter words will gradually fall silent, making way for gentler conversation. Old wounds, no matter how deep, will be bound up by the love and forgiveness you bring. I will turn discord into unity, tears into smiles, and years of suffering into a season of abundant harvest. My dear, let peace dwell in your home. Let it be more than a distant wish. Let it become the breath in every conversation, the light in every look, and the heartbeat in every act of love. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of love, forgiveness, and compassion. When you allow peace to reign at home, you will witness miracles. Relationships that once seemed shattered will begin to heal. The cracks in your loved ones' hearts will be soothed. You will see that when the heart changes, the atmosphere in the home changes as well. This journey is not easy, but it is sacred. Sometimes you will need to lay down your ego. Sometimes you will need to listen to hard words. Sometimes you must accept the past cannot be undone. But remember, the present can be healed, and the future can be reborn. Do not fear that forgiveness will make you weak. Forgiveness is, in fact, the highest form of strength. The strength to restore, to heal, and to transform. When you allow the power of love to flow through your family, you will be ready to spread it even further. Friends, companions, even strangers will feel the warmth from you. For when you learn to love and forgive those closest to you, you will find it easier to carry that same love into the wider world. Every act of love, no matter how small, creates a ripple of change. A sincere apology, a comforting hug, a timely gesture of care, all carry the power of transformation. The seeds of love you sow today may sprout slowly, but they will surely bloom and bear fruit in their due season. My dear, do not wait for a great miracle to drop from the sky. The miracle is already in your hands, in your forgiveness, in your love, and in your patience. You will see that as your family changes, so do you, inside and out. From the smallest things to the greatest, your life will become a living testimony to my transformative power. My beloved child, hear these words, for this is a message I have written just for you, a promise, a covenant, and a sacred invitation. I will walk with you every step of the way, from the deepest, darkest valleys to the brightest, highest peaks. There is no place too far for me to reach, no circumstance too difficult for me to overcome. Whether you walk on smooth paths or climb steep mountains, I am always by your side, a faithful companion, a guiding light, and a hand to lift you when you are weary. Keep your heart open to my presence. Do not close the door of your soul with fear or doubt. Let me in. Let me be the one who leads you on the journey to a future full of grace and favor. Sometimes you may not see the full path ahead, but be steadfast, for I am already walking before you, preparing the way and arranging everything for your ultimate good. You do not need all the answers. My beloved child, Do not fear tomorrow's unknowns. Tomorrow may bring challenges, but it is also where miracles await. Embrace each new day not with worry but with faith, not with defenses but with surrender. As you take each step forward, know I am already there, ready to open doors that you cannot open on your own and to close paths not meant for you. Remember, every challenge you face is a hidden opportunity, an opportunity for your faith to grow stronger and for you to draw closer to me. Do not be quick to fear when the road becomes difficult, for it is in those moments my power shines brightest. You may feel weak, but it is in your weakness that my strength is most evident. My child, you are never alone. Even if you feel forsaken, even if everyone turns away, I remain. I am your refuge, your safe place, a fortress that cannot be shaken. When the storms of life come, I am the place where you find shelter, the arm that shields you, the shoulder you lean on. And when the storm passes, I am the solid foundation upon which you stand to move forward. Therefore, my beloved child, receive my promises with unshakable faith. Do not let doubt overshadow what I have spoken. I am not a God who forgets his promises. Every word I speak will become reality, even when you do not see movement. I am working in silence, arranging everything for your ultimate good. My child, find comfort in the certainty that I am always with you. Do not let tomorrow's worries steal today's peace. My love for you is not based on circumstances or on your successes or failures. It is unconditional, eternal love that nothing can separate. No hardship, no failure, no mistakes, no power. Nothing can make me stop loving you. My beloved child, together we will write a story of transformation. A story that will shine and inspire a world that longs for renewal. Do not think you are too small to make a difference. When you walk with me, you carry light, light that cannot be extinguished, light strong enough to break through darkness. Child, know this is your time. This is the moment I call you to step forward, not with fear, but with courage, not with hesitation, but with faith. Deep in your soul, a mighty strength is awakening. The strength I placed there from the moment you were created. Listen to that call. Let it guide you. Move with all your bravery. My beloved, you are not a flickering candle. You are a blazing torch. You are not a seed buried in darkness. You are a strong tree reaching for the sky. You do not walk alone, for I walk with you, and I will never let you stray. My beloved, listen closely, for what I declare to you is not merely comfort, but a covenant of power. A promise that will become reality as you walk in my guidance. Keep your heart steady, for when you take each step according to my word, you will see miracles unfold. What seems impossible will become possible. The doors the world believes are shut will be opened wide by my power, which no one can resist. Even diseases once thought incurable will be healed under my hand. You will see wonders happen before your eyes. Those who were once bedridden or living in despair will rise up strong, full of life, in a miraculous act of my liberation. The breath of new life will fill their bodies, and the light of hope will shine in eyes once clouded by pain. But child, my miracles do not stop at the physical. I do not only heal external wounds, I also release the invisible burdens binding souls for so long. There are deep diseases of the soul, scars of the past, chains of guilt, burdens of sin and self-condemnation, things no earthly medicine can touch. Yet be assured, with a single word from me, all those chains will be broken. When I touch, not only will their bodies be healed, but their souls will be freed. The lies that held them in darkness, whispering they are unworthy or that it is too late for forgiveness, will be swept away by the light of truth. They will no longer be defined by yesterday's mistakes. They will be called by a new name, redeemed, healed, loved. My beloved, the miracles I perform are not isolated events, but living signs of my unchanging love and power. And know this, I do not do these things from a distance. You will be the one to witness, to touch, and even to participate in these miracles. I will use you, your hands, your words, and your compassion to bring healing to souls that yearn for hope. Do not think you are too small for me to use. A willing heart in my hands is stronger than the greatest earthly power. When you pray for the sick with genuine faith, you will see miracles happen. Diseases will flee, despair will turn into hope, and tears of sorrow will become songs of joy. My dear, before I act through you, I want to act within you. I want to heal the wounds that remain in your soul. If there are scars you have hidden, pains you have never voiced, let me touch them. Do not fear exposing your weakest parts, for I do not come to judge but to heal. I do not come to condemn, but to set you free. When you experience my healing and freedom, you become a living testament of my power. You will not only speak of miracles, you will be a miracle. What once bound you will become a testimony that sets others free. The tears you shed will become a source of comfort for thirsty souls. Be steadfast. The journey with me is not always easy, but it is surely the journey of miracles. Sometimes, before the miracle happens, you must walk by faith. Faith to pray when you see no results. Faith to hope when all doors seem closed. But it is in these moments that your faith grows strongest. For you learn to see with spiritual eyes. To see that I am working, even when you cannot perceive it with your natural eyes. Remember, there is no limit to my power. No sickness is too heavy, no wound too deep, no sin too great for me to heal and restore. Do not let fear make you doubt what I can do. I am the one who opened the eyes of the blind, made the lame dance, and called the dead back to life. I am the one who lives in you today with the same power, the same compassion, and the same unchanging love. Beloved, prepare your heart, for I am about to do great things. Miracles will not only happen in distant places, they will happen in your own life, in your family, and through you. You will not just witness them, you will walk alongside me in this marvelous work. So, my dear, walk in strong faith, pray with hope, love with compassion. As you do, you will see every limit broken, every chain shattered, and all impossibilities made possible in my name. Finally, remember this: the greatest miracle is not just physical healing, but the transformation of a soul, from despair to hope, from falling to rising, from brokenness to wholeness. You will see that the story of your life, with all its ups and downs, tears and triumphs, becomes a miracle that shines and inspires the world. Stand firm on my truth, a foundation that can never be shaken, and you will witness my power turning trials into radiant victories, transforming deep pain into complete joy. Keep this in your heart. The enemy has been defeated. Death has been swallowed up in victory. No power in the universe can compare to my strength. When you stand with me, nothing can stand against you. No one can bring you down, and no enemy can take away what I have placed in your life. Remember, the joy I give you is not something anyone can steal, for it does not come from the world, but from my presence within your heart. Even if someone tries to take your smile, they cannot reach the deep root of joy I have planted within you. A joy that transcends circumstances, a joy that remains even through the harshest storms. My beloved, on this journey, always listen to my words, for they contain truth and life. Every word I speak is light to guide your path, bread to nourish your soul, and a shield to protect your mind from the schemes of darkness. Do not let yourself be shaken by doubts that creep into your heart, or by false voices that obscure the truth I have spoken. The enemy will try to whisper that you are not strong enough, that you will fail, that I have forgotten you. But my beloved, recognize those lies and break them with my truth. Many are living in a dense darkness of fear, lies, and despair. In their confusion, they create false illusions, spread untruths, and drag others into the abyss. But you, my beloved, do not belong to the darkness. You belong to the light. You are not called to be pulled down, but to rise above the lies, above the fears, above the limits the world tries to impose. If you hold firmly to your faith in me, you will discover a power that renders all fear meaningless. The power of truth, of love, and of a peace that surpasses understanding. The things that once made you tremble will lose their power. What once tormented you will become a stepping stone to rise stronger. You will no longer be a victim of lies, but a proclaimer of truth. You will no longer flee from fear. You will tread over it and move forward in courage. My beloved, in all of this, Guard your heart diligently, for from it flow the issues of life. Your heart is the spring from which everything flows. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions. If that spring is pure, your life will radiate the fragrance of blessing. But if it becomes polluted, you will face pain, disappointment, and dryness. Therefore, do not allow chaos, bad habits, or destructive temptations to take root in your heart. Do not let nameless worries cling to your mind. Do not let fleeting pleasures bind your soul, and do not let cruel words wither your spirit. Instead, water your heart with my word, protect it with prayer, and keep it soft with love and forgiveness. Know this, your mind is the gateway, so guard what you allow to enter. Do not accept negativity, harmful images, or fear-inducing stories. Let only what is true, noble, and praiseworthy fill your mind. Your words are seeds, so sow those that bring life. Do not speak bitterness, blame, or anger. Let your mouth become a stream of encouragement, comfort, and hope. Your actions are the outcome. Let them reflect my light. Do not merely speak of love. Live it. Do not just hear about forgiveness. Practice it. My beloved child, the battle you face is not only external but within your own heart. You will see yourself walking in power, speaking words of life, and reaching souls that thirst for hope. You will become a beacon in the dark, a torch lighting the way for the lost, and a source of blessing that I use to refresh the world. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Your heart, this is the most sacred sanctuary where my presence dwells. Your home is the space where my love, peace, and blessings spread. These two places are holy strongholds you must guard with wisdom and vigilance. Guard your heart where every dream, thought, and feeling begins. Do not let resentment, envy, or bitterness take root. Do not let the enemy's lies harden or cool your heart. Instead, keep it tender, so it becomes fertile ground where love, forgiveness, and kindness flourish. And guard your home, not just the physical dwelling, but the place of your soul where you and your loved ones grow together in love and truth. Do not let quarreling, misunderstandings, or harsh words turn your home into a battleground. Let my words echo in every conversation, and let my presence shine in everything you do. My beloved, as you journey forward, show compassion to those who have fallen. Do not turn away or judge them with anger or pride. Remember that in my eyes they are not forsaken. They are in my arms, waiting to be healed. When you meet someone who has fallen, do not look upon them with contempt, but with eyes of love, just as I looked at you when you were lost. If you have received forgiveness and grace from me, offer the same grace to them. Do not keep my love to yourself. Let it flow through you like a stream, refreshing souls parched by life's struggles. My beloved child, these words I speak to you are words of life and hope. Embrace them, carry them in your heart, and walk each day in faith. Never forget, you are deeply loved, chosen, and precious in my eye. I am with you always, guiding, strengthening, and filling you with my eternal love. I long to seek and save those who are lost. Each person wandering in darkness is a precious jewel I wish to redeem. I see the struggles within their hearts, the pain they dare not speak of, and the wounds that have drawn them away from my presence. But my child, their journey is not over, and the door of hope is never closed. So do not abandon them. Do not turn them away, no matter how far they have gone. Remember, no one is so lost that they cannot return. Sometimes a single loving word, a small act of compassion, or a genuine caring presence is enough to lift someone from the depths of despair. Beloved child, fight for them through heartfelt prayers. When you pray on their behalf, every word rises before my throne like a sweet fragrance. Call their names with all your heart, with unwavering faith, and with the conviction that I can do the impossible. Do not stop praying, even if you have yet to see any change. Even when you cannot see, I am still at work. When you have the opportunity, approach them not with judgment but with empathy. Speak kindly. Do not rush to offer lofty words or dry sermons. Sometimes a word brimming with compassion, a sincere glance, or patient listening has more power than 1,000 speeches. My child, Your words can become the beacon of hope they desperately seek in the darkness. A word born of genuine love can unlock a heart barricaded by fear, soothe pain that time has not healed, and rekindle hope that has long faded. And when you speak of me, proclaim my unchanging love. Do not let them believe they have strayed too far to return. Tell them I am always ready to welcome them. No conditions, no requirement of perfection, and no need to prove themselves. Say to them, I stand here with arms wide open, longing for the day you come back. No mistake is too great for me to turn away. No wound is too deep for me to heal. No past can ever erase the love I have had for you since the beginning. Beloved child, if they choose to surrender their lives to me, they will find a freedom the world cannot offer, deep and complete. This freedom does not exempt them from hardship, but liberates the soul from shame, burdens, and the chains of the past. In that freedom, they will discover a joy beyond understanding, a joy no one can take away. Beloved child, remember that I am not calling you merely to receive my love, but to share it, not only for you to be healed, but for you to be a vessel of healing, not just for you to walk in the light, but for you to become a light for others. So keep your heart soft toward those who suffer. Keep your heart open to those who are lost. Let your tongue be a source of encouragement and your hands be instruments of love. For when you love as I have loved, when you forgive as I have forgiven, and when you lift others up as I have lifted you, then you reflect me. Through you, others will see me, feel me, and ultimately return to me. The challenges you face are only temporary. The sorrows weighing on your soul are not forever. They do not define you, nor are they the end of your journey. All things pass, just as the night yields to the dawn. Beyond the threshold of trials, my promises await you, whole and complete. I see every tear you shed, every silent sigh, and every deep desire in your heart. I know them all, and I will fulfill them, not as the world expects, nor according to your timetable, but in a way far beyond anything you can imagine, at the perfect moment I have chosen. Therefore, my child, keep your heart at peace. Allow your soul to become fertile ground where faith can grow strong. True faith is not proved when you see miracles happen instantly, but when you still believe despite seeing nothing. It is when you continue walking along a misty path, trusting that I am guiding the way. When the storms knock you down, when the tempest makes you tremble, hold on to me, for I am your refuge and your fortress. The strongest faith is found not when you stand in the light, but when you walk through the darkness and yet remain firm. My child, I am the one who performs miracles, the one who speaks and brings everything into being. I made a way through the depths of the sea, called the dead to life, and made the impossible possible. Today, I am still working in your life. When you think I am silent, remember that my silence does not mean my absence. If you do not see a door opening yet, it is because I am working behind the scenes. When you feel alone, know that I am cradling you in an unseen embrace. What you desire will come, not too soon, not too late, but right at the appointed time. Sometimes the waiting is the most significant part of the miracle. For in the waiting, I work in you, developing patience, refining your faith, and preparing you to receive even greater blessings. Be steadfast, for trials will pass away. What causes you to weep today will tomorrow stand as a witness to your victory. The pain that seems unbearable now will become a mark of resilience. When you stand on the mountaintop of triumph, you will see that every storm, every wound, every tear was not in vain. Suffering is never the end, but a bridge to restoration and glory. That weight on your heart will turn into perfect joy, a joy so deep that no one can take it away. This is not a shallow, worldly happiness, but a fulfillment that comes from knowing you walked through fire and were not burned, that you weathered the storm and did not drown. Envision that day when you look back upon your journey and see that each struggle formed part of a perfect tapestry I painted for your life. You will realize that closed doors guarded you from the wrong paths, that seasons of waiting forged in you a faith more valuable than gold, and that tears watered your soul so new fruit could blossom. On that day, you will not merely hear stories of miracles. You will be a living witness to them. You will stand among people and say, I have experienced the faithful one. I have seen his power at work in my life. So my beloved, continue to walk forward. Do not stop. Do not let fear or weariness make you falter. Even if the road is rough and steep cliffs lie ahead, keep going. Each step draws you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. With every step, let gratitude fill your heart, not just for the miracles yet to come, but for my presence with you right now. You do not have to wait for tomorrow to see me, because I am here in every breath, in every moment, and in every step you take. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. These are not simply words of comfort, but an eternal covenant, an unchanging promise I have made for you. I am the one who leads you, the hand that guides you through every winding path. As you walk with me, you will lack nothing, for I am the one who meets every need. Know, my beloved child, that my provision for you will never run dry. There will always be food on your table, abundance in your storehouse, and laughter echoing in your home. The days of scarcity and the worries of tomorrow will become memories of the past, for I am your source of life, your provider, and the watchful eye that never stops caring for you. No need of yours will be forgotten. No dream of yours will be overlooked. Each morning, when you open your eyes, you will rise with a light heart, your wings of freedom spread wide to embrace the heavenly light. Yesterday's burdens will no longer bind you, for I have lifted them from your shoulders. The anxieties that once kept you awake, the fears that made you stumble will all dissolve in my presence. You will enter the new day not by your own strength, but by my power, power that makes the impossible possible. My beloved, I am breaking the barriers that have held you captive for so long. The chains binding your soul, fear, inferiority, and lies about your worth will be shattered under my authority. Nothing will stand in your way, for I have set you free. The door that was firmly locked before you, I am opening. The walls that once blocked you, I am bringing down. You are no longer a prisoner, but are free to walk confidently and with clear purpose. Look now, my child. Your soul will soar like the breeze, strong as an eagle riding the storm. The challenges you once feared will become stepping stones for you to rise higher. Every stumble will become a lesson, every storm will strengthen your wings of faith, and every failure will become the foundation for a glorious victory. From this moment on, you will no longer walk in fear. The shadows that once terrified you will recede, for my light goes before you, preparing the path. You will press on with determination, your feet firmly planted on the solid ground of my word, my unchanging promise. You will never walk alone. I am with you every step of the way. When you grow weary, I will support you. When you fall, I will lift you up. When you lose your way, I will be the light guiding your path. And when you triumph, I will stand beside you smiling, saying, My child, I have always been here. That is why you have not failed. Walk forward with the assurance that if you fall, I will lift you. If you weep, I will wipe your tears. If you call, I will answer. If you walk in darkness, I will be the light leading you. You may not see me, but my footprints will always be there beside yours. My beloved, remember this. You were not born to live in fear, but to shine in freedom. You were not created to dwell in darkness, but to walk in everlasting light. You were not destined for failure, but for victory. What I have promised, I will surely fulfill. Let your faith burn brighter than any doubt, and let your hope shine greater than any darkness. Do not look at your circumstances to judge your future. Instead, look to me, the one who holds your future in my hand. Therefore, my child, step forward with courage. Live with your eyes on the horizon, your heart unwavering in faith, and your soul ablaze with hope. The future I have prepared for you is not just good, it is abundant and whole. When the day comes that you look back on the path you've traveled, you will no longer see failures, but lessons learned. No longer see losses, but rewards earned. And no longer see wounds, but marks of victory. Let my voice guide you. a voice gentle yet powerful, strong enough to silence every echo of doubt, every sound of fear and uncertainty. You are walking the path I have set, and within you resides a great strength, not from this world, but from my presence within you. This is an eternal truth, and nothing can diminish it unless you choose not to believe. So walk with me. Place your hand in mine. Together, we will face every challenge and conquer every barrier. Even if you must tread through fields of thorns or darkened paths, do not be afraid, for I am by your side. No mountain is too high, no sea too vast, and no storm too fierce. When you walk with me, you will never fight alone. My child, my love for you never changes. It is eternal and unwavering. I do not love you only when you are strong. I love you just as deeply when you are weak. Your message will permeate every corner of your life, filling your home with joy, peace, and abundance. All I ask is that you remain steadfast and patient. Just as new life takes time to grow and flourish, so too do the blessings I have prepared for you. I have prepared for you a seed. It must find fertile soil, break open, and transform before it can grow into a magnificent tree. Your blessings are no different. They are precious and mighty, requiring the perfect alignment of time and purpose. Do not lose heart. Look forward with hope, advancing step by step and leaving behind the trials of today. Embrace the transformation that is unfolding, for every change is orchestrated for your ultimate good. My desire is to surround you with people and resources that nurture your growth and uplift your spirit. When you walk with me, no force can overpower you, and no accusation can stand against you, for I am your protector. Oh, my beloved child, if only you could see with your spiritual eyes the host of celestial beings that stand guard around you. Imagine my divine light illuminating your path, scattering your adversaries, and paving the way for your victory. Heaven and earth move in harmony to support you, and soon I will reveal to you in dreams the grandeur of my plans, allowing you to taste a piece of heaven here on earth. Precious heart, if these words brought a smile or a tear, let me know by tapping that like. I am the God who moves mountains for those who love me with unyielding faith. I delight in your bravery and in the sincerity of your heart. That is why I answer you each day. My messages to you may change, reflecting the needs of each moment, but my love remains constant and unchanging. Every day will bring its own challenges, but rest assured that my love will cover you and sustain you. Before you begin your daily tasks, hear me when I say, I love you. Now let me hear it from your lips as well. Say it to me, beloved. Jesus, I love you too. Trust me, for everything will align for your good. You are expecting good news, and it is on its way. My power is made manifest in those who believe with simplicity and sincerity. Miracles occur when you entrust your heart to me completely, without allowing doubt to cloud your faith. Proclaim with conviction, through Christ, who gives me strength, I can achieve anything, and I will never face defeat. Let this truth saturate your soul, reminding you of the promises I have made and the faithfulness I have shown. As challenges arise, focus on me with all your heart. Seek me in the quiet of the morning, and I will grant you a future brimming with peace and divine success. My desire is for your family to be free from discord, filled instead with love, unity, and joy. There is so much I long to do within your pure and gentle heart, for it is in that state that you can experience the fullness of my presence. You will see your adversaries stumble before you, those who mock you, who feign wisdom yet falter in their arrogance. They may appear strong and secure on the outside, but inside they are empty, consumed by bitterness and jealousy. My blessings will set you apart, but remember that opposition will come. Some will challenge you, but do not fear them. Their words are hollow, their actions are rooted in insecurity. You are my beloved child, and nothing and no one can stand against you because I am your defender. You are not alone, nor do you place your trust in a figment of imagination. I am the living, powerful, and majestic God, real and true. My love for you is unshakable, and I have already proven what I can do. Do not be disarmed by threats or falsehoods. I am with you, and I will deliver you from the grip of scarcity, the shadow of death, and the ravages of disease. Cling to my words and hold fast to the blessings I have bestowed upon you. Affirm your faith in me, proclaiming, through Christ, I am victorious. Let your heart overflow with the divine assurance of my promises, for I am with you now and always. My cherished one, if these words gave you strength or hope, press that like and let me feel your support. My dearest one, I hold you close within the depths of my heart, and today I yearn to convey just how boundless and unwavering my love is for you. This love transcends mere words. It is a divine, encompassing force that resides in your soul. Pause for a moment and feel it within you, pulsing like the rhythm of the universe, a testimony to the authenticity and magnitude of what I feel for you. Look around you. Observe closely the signs I send, the little wonders crafted to amaze you, to capture your attention, and to whisper reminders of my devotion. Each sunrise, each gentle breeze, each spark of joy in your life. These are all expressions of my affection. Yet, my beloved, be vigilant. There are those who envy the tranquility you carry and the light that radiates from within you. They resent the peace I have given you, the blessings that surround you, and the strength of your unshakable spirit. These adversaries seek to disrupt the harmony I have placed in your life. They attempt to undermine your confidence, sow seeds of doubt, and hurl baseless accusations to unbalance your heart. They gather in shadows, spinning tales to convince you that you are unworthy, that my love is a myth, that you walk this path alone. But they falter because they see the truth. I am your protector, your eternal shield. Their schemes cannot prosper, for the bond we share is indestructible. Beloved, you know the truth deep in your soul. From the moment your eyes greet the morning light, you are wrapped in my love, fortified by my strength. This love is not passive. It empowers you to rise above every challenge, to journey through life with resilience and grace, moving triumphantly from victory to victory. Remember this always. You belong to me, and nothing in this world or beyond can sever that connection. Even when the mountains crumble and the earth trembles beneath your feet, you remain unshaken. You and your family are held securely within my embrace, safeguarded from harm. Trust in my promises, for they are unbreakable. Lean on my love, for it is a wellspring of hope, and find in my presence the security and peace no storm can steal away. Cherished followers of Christ, are you ready to strengthen your faith and be enveloped in the glow of His love? Click join to step into an oasis of spiritual growth and heartfelt companionship. Together, we will embrace the beauty of His teachings and celebrate His endless grace. This is your call to unity and purpose. Click now to answer. I am your sustainer, the spark that ignites your passion for life. I am the voice that dispels discouragement and reignites your love for the ones you hold dear. Cast aside lies, reject harmful thoughts, and walk in truth with those who believe in you. Avoid keeping secrets that can harm your soul, for my love shines brightest when you are true to yourself and to me. My love is a love of second chances, a love that continues despite your stumbles. I have seen your mistakes, and still I bless you. Each misstep is an opportunity for growth, for renewal, for transformation. Now is your time to break free from doubt and to embrace a life of faith, joy, and purpose. This message is uniquely for you, a call to feel my love more deeply today. Do not surrender to weariness, even when your spirit feels drained. I know the battles you face, the weight you carry, and the moments of exhaustion. But hear me, a new season of peace is dawning, closer than you realize. Stand firm, my child. The answers you sought, the victories you've prayed for, they are near. Your enemies, those who wish to strip you of your joy, cannot succeed. I have seen your courage, your resilience, and your unwavering heart. You are not fighting alone. Armies of angels stand ready to aid you in your journey. Great blessings and profound happiness are on their way. Gifts that will enrich your life without burdening your soul. Prepare yourself for this new chapter. It is my plan to place you in an environment of peace and abundance, surrounded by kindness and love. You will be free from the chains of debt, free from fear, and free to pursue the dreams I have planted in your heart. Through faith, accept these blessings. Trust that the unseen joys I have promised are within your reach. Never doubt your purpose. You are not an accident. You were chosen by me from the dawn of time. Every breath you take, every step you walk, is guided by my plan for you. Do not ignore the miracles unfolding around you or the signs of my presence. Even when you encounter unseen barriers, remember that I am with you, clearing the way. If there are burdens you have yet to release, secrets you hold tightly, or guilt that weighs upon your heart, bring them to me. There is nothing too great for my love to forgive, nothing too dark for my light to illuminate. My desire is to bless you abundantly, and no force in heaven or on earth, not even your own doubts, can prevent me from doing so. My word has been spoken over your life, and it will not return to me unfulfilled. It will accomplish all that it is meant to achieve, bearing fruits of joy, victory, and transformation. I will reveal to you a love so profound that you will never stray from its beauty. Feel my warmth today, my cherished one. Know that my plans for you are perfect, and that my love has guided every step of your journey. Through every trial, every triumph, I have been with you, feeling your heartbeat, hearing your sighs. My love has never wavered. So rise, beloved. The world awaits your light. Hold on to hope, for great things are unfolding just beyond the horizon. I am here, always and forever, your protector, your guide, your eternal Father. I know every thought you've entertained, every tear that has graced your cheek, every smile that lit up your face, and every triumph that lifted your spirit. I have walked beside you through every trial you've endured and celebrated alongside you in moments of joy. My presence has been a constant, even when you were unaware of it. I felt your heartache as my own and shared in your victories as if they were mine. Every step you've taken, every breath you've drawn has been cherished by me, for I am deeply entwined with your being. Precious one, you deserve to feel uplifted and inspired. Join us now, subscribe, and let your heart bloom with every message we share. Today I want you to know that no part of you is hidden from my love. Your darkest thoughts, your deepest fears, your moments of shame. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. None of it diminishes my affection for you. Even when the shadows creep into your life, I am there, illuminating your path with a light that no darkness can overcome. My love will guide you, lift you, and empower you to become the person you are destined to be. When you feel weak, I will be your strength. My might will surge through you like the unyielding force of a mighty buffalo, carrying you forward, even when you feel like giving up. When the world closes in around you, when confusion and fear threaten to consume you, my love will cut through the chaos like a beacon, leading you back to safety. Like a shepherd searching tirelessly for a lost sheep, I will pursue you with unwavering determination, drawing you back to the warmth of my embrace. No distance is too vast, no obstacle too great, for my love knows no boundaries. It stretches beyond the heavens, surpassing the stars and enveloping the cosmos. It is a love that defies human understanding, a love that has existed since the dawn of time and will continue through eternity. You are my beloved, and I will never stop seeking you, blessing you, and protecting you. I want you to be assured that my love is not fleeting. It is steadfast and eternal. My blessings are yours, overflowing and abundant, designed to enrich your life and fill it with purpose. When challenges arise, my hand will shield you. When you stumble, I will catch you and set you back on your feet. With me, you are never alone, and with my strength, there is no mountain you cannot climb, no storm you cannot weather. Trust in me, for my plans for you are filled with hope and prosperity. I have designed a path for you that leads to a future of fulfillment and joy. Even when you cannot feel my presence, I am there, working in your life in ways you may not yet understand. I am committed to you and your journey, guiding you toward your divine purpose with every step. You are my treasured creation, a masterpiece of my love. Nothing can separate you from that love. not the highest peaks nor the deepest oceans, not the fiercest storms nor the darkest nights. My love for you is unshakable, unwavering, and limitless. It is a gift that surrounds you, sustains you, and calls you to be a reflection of that love to others. As you walk through life, let my love shine through you. Be a beacon of kindness and compassion, extending your hand to those in need and offering hope to the hopeless. Let every act of generosity and every word of encouragement be a testament to the love I have poured into you. Through your actions, others will see my light and be drawn to it. Be thankful for every moment, for each one is a gift from me. Celebrate the blessings you have and the ones yet to come. Let gratitude fill your heart, for it is in thanksgiving that you will find peace and joy. Each day is an opportunity to grow in wisdom, to show love, and to make a positive impact on the lives of those around you. When you feel lost or overwhelmed, call out to me, and I will answer. I will reveal wonders you have never imagined, mysteries that will fill your heart with awe and your soul with peace. My love is your sanctuary, your safe harbor in the storms of life. Trust in it, and you will find the strength to overcome any challenge. My dear one, let the light of this message shine brighter. Share this video with 3 hearts that could use a little hope and warmth today. I love you before you took your first breath. I love you now, in this moment, and I will love you forevermore. My grace flows unceasingly, an eternal river of blessings meant to enrich and sustain you. My promises are true, my protection unwavering. In me, you will always find peace, strength, and purpose. Let this be a reminder of my boundless love for you. Stand firm in that love and let it be your foundation. Share it with the world, living as an example of faith, hope, and charity. When trials come, remember my faithfulness. I was with Daniel in the lion's den and David as he faced Goliath, and I am with you now. No matter what you face, my power is sufficient to carry you through. So move forward boldly, knowing that I am with you always until the end of time. My love will sustain you, my presence will comfort you, and my promises will guide you. You are my child, my beloved, and nothing will ever change that. Trust in me, and together we will achieve all that you are meant to be. My promise to you is a solemn vow to protect, care for, and cherish you. No challenge is too great, no moment too dark, for me to stand by your side. I am your steadfast fortress and impenetrable shield that shelters you from harm in every step of your journey. I am your safe place, your guide, and your unwavering support. Let this assurance fill your heart with unshakable hope and profound confidence in my love for you. Do not fear, for my protection surrounds you as a fortress surrounds its keep. My love is the foundation of your safety, my strength the bulwark against every storm. Trust in me, for in trust lies the essence of our bond. In the wisdom of Proverbs I have said, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Despite life's uncertainties, you can rely on me to illuminate your way and direct your steps with divine precision. My love for you is constant, unchanging, and infinite in wisdom. Place your faith in me, and you will never be disappointed. My mercy is a gift I offer freely, no matter your flaws or mistakes. It is continually renewed, and there is no sin so great that my love cannot forgive. Through prayer and genuine repentance, you will always find my mercy waiting for you, ready to heal and restore. Grace is the most precious gift I extend to you. As my servant Paul declared, "For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no one may boast." My grace is a testament to my kindness, a gift you cannot earn but can accept with a humble and thankful heart. It is through this grace that you find redemption, strength, and peace in me. As you walk your Christian path, remember that you are never alone. I am with you always, surrounding you with my love, my trust, my mercy, and my kindness. No matter how daunting the challenges before you may seem, know that my love is greater than any obstacle. My strength is limitless, and my resolve to support you is unwavering.
Let these words remind you of how deeply valued you are and how closely I hold you to my heart, beloved. This moment of inspiration could change a life. Share it with someone who needs to feel seen and loved. Trust me in every aspect of your life. Accept my mercy with humility and be thankful for the boundless kindness I bestow upon you. When the troubles of life feel overwhelming, remember that my love can calm the fiercest storms, and my grace will carry you through. I am here to lead you, to forgive you, and to fill your life with my endless blessings. My child, I am the Lord your God, the one who knows your every thought and sees into the depths of your heart. I am the source of your blessings and mercies. I have tested your faith through trials, and you have proven steadfast. Your courage, dedication, and commitment to walking the path of truth have brought me immense joy. You have stood firm in your faith.
Mistakes cannot make me love you less, nor can your successes make me love you more. My love for you has been complete from the start. Trust in this love. Open your heart to it, not as a distant idea, but as a living power that supports you with every step and every breath. When you stumble, this love is the hand that helps you rise. When you are lost, it is the light showing you the way. When you are weary, it is the place where you can rest and be renewed. My beloved, pause and reflect. Remember how often I have worked in your life in ways you did not even notice. How many doors once closed have I opened for you? How many times did you feel you could not go on, yet I gave you the strength? How many moments did you think all was lost, yet I continued your story with a new chapter? These miracles are not random. They are the imprint of my love on your life's journey. But my child, why do new challenges sometimes make you forget the wonders I have already performed? Why, when the first storm appears, do you feel lost, as though I have never acted in your life before? Do not let present trials overshadow the miracles I have already done. Hold on to the victories I have given you. Let them be milestones. Every time you face a new challenge, look back and say, if he did that before, he will surely do even greater things now. My beloved, does your heart long to know what lies ahead? Are you wondering about your future? Listen to me. What awaits you is greater than anything you have imagined. I have prepared not just ordinary blessings, but miracles that surpass all your hopes. However, my child, to step into them, you must place your complete trust in me. Not a hesitant trust, not a faith that falters in the wind, but absolute confidence. Trust that says, even though I cannot see, I still believe. Even though I do not understand, I will follow. Even though I must wait, I will remain patient. Give me such trust, and you will see doors open that once seemed forever closed. Not by your strength, but by my authority. Dreams that seem to have withered will revive. Not by your effort, but by my power at work. The broken pieces of your soul will be healed. Not by time, but by the touch of my love. My beloved, be ready. The miracles coming your way will not only change your circumstances, but transform you. You will not remain the same. You will emerge with stronger faith, greater courage, and a powerful story to share with the world. One not of what you have done, but of what I have done through you. So walk boldly. Spread the wings of faith, and let me lead you into wonders no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no human heart has imagined. Remember, the only limit on this journey is how much you choose to trust in me. My child, a new chapter is opening. A miraculous adventure awaits. I, who have walked with you from the beginning, will walk with you to the very end. Let your trust open every door, and let my miracles fill each page of your life. The greatest things are yet to come. Beloved child, listen to the call deep within your heart, where I am pouring a fresh stream of life into you. Every breath and every heartbeat is stirred by me to heal, uplift, and restore both body and soul. Like the gentle dawn breaking through the mist, I move through even the deepest corners of your memory. There, I awaken the dreams you once nurtured, but set aside under the dust of time, dreams that seemed lifeless and silent. But with my breath upon them, they will live again, growing strong like new sprouts after the rain. I see the flame in you that once burned bright, the flame of passion and desire, the light that once illuminated your path. It is the flame of youth, of days when you dared to dream and act. Though the years may have wearied you, and troubles may have dimmed that light, I will breathe on that flame with fresh wind so it blazes anew. That flame never died. It has been waiting for the breath of life from my love and power. Do not let the years confine your soul. Do not wonder if it is too late to start again. Time is never a barrier to me. Age may touch the body, but your soul, your most exquisite part, remains ever vibrant, strong, and radiant. To me, you are not restricted by past or future. You are a perfect creation, carrying within you a light that outshines the bounds of time. My beloved, you possess a beauty you have yet to fully recognize, the beauty of a soul that has tasted pain yet remains resilient, of a heart that rises after every fall, of faith and hope and a longing to live fully. At times, you see yourself only through the mirror of mistakes and losses, noticing only what is small. But in my eyes, you are a masterpiece. No scar can lessen your worth. Those very scars testify to your strength and your journey. You are priceless to me, not for what you have done, but simply for who you are. Your worth is not measured by achievements or failures, but by the radiant soul I placed in you from the beginning. If only you could see yourself through my eyes, a marvelous, beloved soul with an irreplaceable place in my heart. So, my dear, do not be afraid to move forward. Do not let the whispers of fear and doubt hold you back. Do not let past regrets steal your hope for tomorrow. Let me lead you. Let me strengthen you. Let me rekindle the flame within you once more. For when you take my hand, nothing is impossible. And when the light within you shines, it will warm not only your path, but the souls around you. Rise up, step forward, and know that with me, you are the miracle. My beloved, now I want you to look deep into your soul and ask, do you need anything more to truly feel the love I have for you? My words may be carried off by the wind, but my actions are forever etched into every corner of your life. My love for you is not simply a promise, but a very real presence. You have felt it in every step you have taken. When you look back on your journey, you will see that I have always been with you, watching over you, lifting you up, even in moments you felt most alone. Do you see that every breath you take, every second of your life, is a gift from me? Yes, it is no accident that you stand strong, still fighting after countless falls. It is my unseen yet powerful love, nurturing and safeguarding you day after day. It is my presence in your life, solid proof that my love is steadfast and immovable. Right now, in this moment, I am pouring my very life into every soul that calls upon me with sincerity. Do you realize, my child, that you are never alone? Even when you feel most lost, I am there, reaching out to rescue you. I hear every cry of desperation in your heart, every tear that falls silently in the night, every prayer and every breath of longing for peace. I remember them, and I answer, not with empty promises, but with acts of kindness, boundless mercy, and the healing you truly deserve. Be still and receive the covenant I am making with you today. This is not merely a promise, but a pledge. I offer you my very life, rebirth for your soul, and the restoration of the strength once stolen by time and trials. Know that in every moment of this life I am here, always ready to bring you healing, comfort, and hope. This is my covenant of love with you, a covenant whose worth you will recognize with each passing day and in every breath you take. My beloved, let hope fill every corner of your soul so that the light of faith can shine into your darkest places. Hope is a flame that never dies. It will light your every path, giving you strength to face hardship, to rise up in power, and to never relinquish your dreams. Hope is not only belief in a better future. It is an everlasting force that helps you conquer every obstacle, allowing you to see the goodness that has yet to come. My hand now rests gently on your heart, with a love both tender and mighty, like a deep healing touch. The old wounds you have carried for so long, pains that seemed impossible to erase, I will remove them. The scars on your soul will be healed. and those very scars will become marks of your growth, a record of a soul that has overcome every challenge. You will sense a profound change, one that you may not fully grasp right now, but it will begin to take root like a seed sprouting in fertile soil. Slowly, steadily, and powerfully. From this moment forward, you will notice a transformation within yourself. It will not be limited to external changes. It will be a deep metamorphosis from within. This change will not only open your eyes to your own beauty, but will also deepen your understanding of my boundless love for you. Every step you take from now on will be surer, every decision more confident, for you will know that I am by your side in every journey. My love will be a torch lighting the way, guiding you through every darkness so you never stray. Believe that you are part of my grand design. Know that every day you live, every breath you take, testifies to my everlasting love for you. Never doubt your value, for you are precious in my sight. Let this awakening stir you from within, reviving the dreams, desires, and passions you had buried. I am here, always close, waiting for you to open your heart and accept this love. My beloved, in this moment, know that I will work miracles in your life every single day. These wonders are not distant or unreachable. They manifest in life's simple moments. My hand will guide you, softly yet powerfully, pouring forth unspeakable joy and fresh hope, helping you see that each passing day brims with hidden blessings and miracles, yet unseen. I will place in your path those who need support, hearts that yearn for light. In those moments, I will give you the chance to fulfill my purpose on this earth. What you do, your small acts, can bring about great changes. You will see that every step you take is not merely your personal journey, but also a spreading of love and hope to others. I have not placed you in this world just to exist, but to partake in a bigger story where you help create miracles for those in need of healing. And as you continue, I will guide you to a deeper realization of your true worth. You are not just a vague figure in a vast world. You are a distinct, strong, and meaningful individual. You will realize that your value is not determined by success or failure, but by who you are, the light I kindled in you from the start. You are my masterpiece, a work of art that nothing in this world can replace or dim. Never let anyone diminish your worth. Do not allow any words or actions to make you doubt yourself. You are part of my greatness. Whenever you face injustice, pain, or confusion, remember that I created you for a noble purpose. You hold a wellspring of wisdom, love, and strength you may not fully comprehend yet. Trust in what I have placed within you. You carry immense power to change the world, but only when you perceive your own worth and walk boldly in that truth. I will never let you walk alone. With every step, I am beside you, not only guiding you through difficulties, but also protecting you from illusions and challenges that could make you lose faith in yourself. Not always easy, but I want you to know that I am here, watching over you, helping you overcome every obstacle and making every step you take more wonderful than ever before. Child of light, believe in the mission I have placed in you. Know that when you step into the world with compassion and love, you will brighten every place you go. You carry a flame within, a flame I lit the moment your journey began. Do not allow darkness or fear to extinguish it. Let my love be the light guiding you, helping you rise each time you stumble, showing you that any challenge can be conquered when you stand in my presence. May this message sink into your heart as a soothing balm for your soul. Every word of mine is a priceless source of healing, bringing peace to hearts weighed down by sorrow. When you trust in this love, walking in wisdom and absolute faith in me, you will find that life can change in an instant. Each day and each moment, I will give you a gift: life, hope, faith, and healing. You are part of a grand plan, and every step you take holds deep significance. Allow my love to surround you and become a source of light for others. I do not only want you to live, but to live abundantly, with joy, purpose, and healing, both for yourself and for the world. Once you grasp this, once you understand your profound worth, you will enter this world with an open heart and a fearless spirit. That is how I will guide you to a life of abundance, where you find freedom, peace, and everlasting love in every moment of your being. When your heart seeks peace, take time to pray, to connect your soul deeply with me. Below are 10 prayers you may offer, that your spirit might be guided and healed. Grant me the ability to hear the voice within my soul and to sense your presence at every moment of my life. I offer endless gratitude for the love you have poured upon me. Grant me strength to overcome all trials. When I feel weak, please give me unwavering faith, so I will always know you are with me, guiding my every step. Give me a heart that loves as you love. Renew my soul and help me conquer hatred and resentment, replacing them with compassion and kindness. Lord, open the eyes of my soul so I may see the world through your perspective, recognizing that every person you created is deserving of my love. Lord, strengthen my faith so I never forget you are the source of boundless power. No matter how fierce life's storms may be, I will turn to you with an unwavering heart. Grant me wisdom to see the path you have laid before me. Help me view all things in the light of your truth and love. Soothe the pain in my heart and in the hearts of those I love. I ask for healing so we may find peace and wholeness in your love. Lord, teach me to pray with reverence, that I might live according to your will, serving those in need and sharing love in all that I do. Let me live in gratitude, not only in moments of success, but also in times of hardship. Show me that every day is a precious gift from you. Grant me peace in my heart, so that even in challenges or sorrow, I can feel the comfort of your love. I surrender my life to you in both the good times and the difficult ones. Lord, each of these prayers is a doorway to deeper communion with you, a call for guidance, healing, and light. I know that even when I feel distant, your love remains, always waiting for me to return. With reverence and unwavering trust, I offer these prayers in the holy name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you love the Lord, do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss God's meaningful and life-giving messages. Together, we will grow in faith and live life to the fullest in His love. Amen. My precious child, as you step away from this moment, remember that I am always with you through every trial, every triumph, and every quiet reflection. The journey you're on is not just yours. It is guided by my love, purpose, and divine wisdom. Know that your faith, your resilience, and your trust in me will lead you to a future filled with blessings, miracles, and transformation beyond anything you could have imagined. As you continue on this path, don't forget to lean on my guidance daily. Turn to my word, seek my presence, and invite me into every moment of your life. The road ahead may seem uncertain at times, but remember, you are never alone. Stay connected with me and the message I have for you. Come back whenever you need encouragement, wisdom, or a reminder of the love and purpose I've placed in your heart. Subscribe, share, and return to experience my guidance again and again, for my promises for you are eternal. Don't let today be the end, but the beginning of a deeper journey with me. Together, we will navigate life's storms and victories, and in the process, you will discover the peace, joy, and strength that only my love can provide. I'm here, I'm ready, and I'll be waiting for you, my child. Come back and embrace the abundant life I have for you. Amen.